Junior robs his family for $140 million. The question is, will LC and the Duncans make him pay? We gonna talk about it. Stay tuned.
That 100K helped to make me the king of Brooklyn.
King of Brooklyn? Are you gonna pay me the money that you owe me?
Or what?
Or I'll have to dethrone you.
That ain't gonna happen.
That boy is good.
You killed my brother.
No. You turn around. You feel me?
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the family business, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about the Family Business Season 6, Episode 1. This is the review for Episode 1. So down below, I want you guys to let me know, how did you feel about the season opener? You guys know they released 2 episodes. I will be dropping the episode 2 review soon as well. So I want you guys to be on the lookout for that. But man, your boy Junior, he ain't playing around, robbing his family for $140 million. I mean, he got to pay for that, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know they wanted Junior to drop off more bodies, but he's like, nah, I got a better way. I'm going to go ahead and get in those pockets. My father going to be pissed off once he learns that I done took this money. So we're going to see how LC and the Duncans respond. But I'm going to tell you right now, they need to do something because Junior is believing that he can do whatever he wants. And he's already shown you he's willing to drop off bodies. He's willing to take money. So he needs to be neutralized. The question is, who is going to do it? Because if LC and the Duncans don't do it, we know brother Elijah, he ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? He ready to get payback for what happened to brother Minister. And I'm going to tell you right now, Junior, he got to suffer those consequences. And to be honest, we know Donna, she going to suffer those consequences as well because she's the one that did it. And while Junior is going to war, he has to realize that he has a baby on the way. Like, how dumb is it for him to go to war knowing this? The dude got to be slow in the head. Something ain't right. Something is not right. And we know that Sonya, she was trying to get to him, but it does not seem like that's working. Well, I guess if she gets popped, then we're going to see what Junior's going to say. What he going to do? What he going to say? Oh, man, I should have never have done this. It's all my fault. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be a little bit too late for that. But I got a funny feeling by the end of the season, somebody close to Junior will get hurt or dropped off. And of course, it could be his wife Sonya, or it could be his mom's Donna. Somebody got to pay. And brother Elijah, he ain't playing around. So I'm eager to see how this season is going to play out. But we do know a Duncan most likely will be getting shot. Something's going to happen. I talked about this in my What to Expect video for episode 1 and 2. We know in the season 6 description, it is telling us that someone's going to say Duncan down. The question is, what Duncan is it? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to get hurt real bad. So I guess we got to wait and see who that person is going to be. But let's hop right into this review. I will try to focus on the key points. If I miss anything, you guys can let me know down below. But what did we see in episode 1 titled, Welcome to the Family Not? Now the episode starts out with brother Elijah. We know he's very upset as far as what happened to brother Minister. And he's pretty much preparing him for his funeral, right? And we know LC and Orlando, they come there to talk to him about what happened. And of course, he knows that one of the people that's responsible for this is Junior. Now, Orlando didn't know anything about this until brother Elijah told him, because we know Orlando was talking about, look, the person that did this to brother Minister is pretty much dead. And he's making promises to take out this person. But of course, brother Elijah is like, well, I don't know about that. Don't be making promises that you can't keep. And after our mourning period is over in 3 days, I'm going to kill Junior, plain and simple. Now, of course, LC does not want anybody taking out his son. He wants to try to fix this somehow, some way. But time is running out. It's running out real quick, y'all. So we're going to see what LC does. But we know by the end of the episode, it gets worse for your boy LC and the Duncans. Now, Paris is very upset. She comes back home. trying to talk about what happened to her at the end of season 5 as far as Bobby the Beast and Niles. But the family tells her she has another brother, Roman. She sees him and she's instantly upset. She pulls out that strap. She's trying to take him out. She says she does not trust him because he's cool with Bobby the Beast and all this stuff. And of course, she's not believing that's her brother. But we know Rio does tell her, like, look, we are triplets. You know what I'm saying? That's our brother, plain and simple. Now, it took for Chippy to come downstairs to let everybody know that, look, that's my son. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't like it, but it's the truth. We know Orlando and Paris is like, look, he needs to get, take a DNA test. That way we can prove it 100%. Let's do that. But Chippy's like, nah, we ain't doing it. I'm telling y'all what it is. Now, let's talk about your boy Junior. You know what I'm saying? He's up here kicking it with Sonya, clapping her cheeks, having a good old time. Meanwhile, she's complaining. She's telling him he ain't getting up in that. You know what I'm saying? He is being a little bit too soft. You know what I'm saying? She likes it rough. That's what she talking about. But we know Junior is telling her that he does not really want to be too rough because she's pregnant. So it is what it is. And we know she was complaining about the meeting. You know what I'm saying? Him and the family going to war. She ain't liking it. She does not agree on what Junior is doing. She is telling him to promise not to do anything. And he tells her, like, look, I will promise you I will not shoot first. Because if they shoot at me, all hell is going to break loose. But we know Junior has another plan in store. Now, your boy Niles has returned for season 6. He is telling Bobby, like, look, the whole Paris thing, I mean, you did what you had to do, whatever, with the game plan, but leave her alone. She is off limits. Don't mess with her because I love her. So we know he still loves her. I've been seeing some of you guys talk about the book and how him and Paris, they got something going on. There's going to be more to the story. And Bobby the Beast better listen because Niles is not playing. He said, look, I love her and you've seen what I try to do to her. So just imagine what I would do to protect her. I'm going to tell you right now, Bobby the Beast, he ain't going to listen. And maybe Paris was going to go after him, which I think is going to happen. But this dude, he don't know who he messing with. I mean, Niles did tell him, look, she's very dangerous, but I guess he's going to find out the hard way. Now, LC goes over and checks Coretta, telling her, why didn't you tell me about what Margaret did? You know what I'm saying? Taking my son. Like, what the hell is going on? And of course, she says, look, that was my sister. You know what I'm saying? I had to protect her. I understand it was wrong, but I could not do it. LC, he was very upset. And we know Chippy, she was even more upset because she wants to put hands, or she wanted to put hands on Margaret. But we know Margaret is not here. She passed away. And we know in this episode, your boy Roman, he was going through it mentally because at the end of the day, even though she abducted him, he still had that connection with her and she took care of him. So it's kind of hard to erase those feelings. Now, we know Roman was looking at pictures of Junior and he wanted to know who he was. We know Nevada was telling him, like, look, yeah, that's your brother. And, of course, the family, they ain't doing so well with him right now because we know what Junior has done. And I'm pretty sure Roman's going to find out firsthand just how dangerous Junior is. Now, speaking of Junior, we know he was meeting up with Antonio Dash and his moms. They had a meeting about what they need to do next as far as the game plan, as far as this war. And it seems like they want to catch more bodies, but Junior is like, nah, we can't do that. I got a better way. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not trying to be catching out his bodies. This is a business, and it's best to get at, LC in a different way, which we know your boy Junior is going to plan to rob him. Now, we know Roman ended up leaving the Duncan household, and y'all know Chippy, she wanted him to stay. And it's crazy because we know Orlando, he saw him leave, but he acted like he didn't know anything because we know they was looking for him. Orlando was like, man, I don't give a damn about him at all. Now let's talk about your girl London. Of course, she continues to hook up with your boy Flex Jackson, aka LoJack. And then Roman pops up because he wants to know more about the Duncan family. Now at this particular time, Roman does not know that is his sister. He does not know that she's a Duncan or anything. He just wants to know intel on them. She sees him as well. We know later on the two end up actually, having a conversation, but it was kind of funny how everything came together. Now we know LoJack did tell him, like, look, the Duncans, they do own car dealerships and all that stuff, but they also move weight. You know what I'm saying? They put in that work. So now he's understanding that his family is making money for real, and he's starting to understand the true meaning of this family business. You know what I'm saying? Now, we get back to the house and we know Chippy is very upset because Roman ain't there. And we know Rob, he was on security the night that Roman left, and Chippy's like, what the hell? I mean, we paying you to do security and you just let him leave? You ain't say nothing. And Rob was like, look, that's a grown down man. Y'all didn't tell me that he could not leave or anything like that. So it is what it is. LC told him that you did the right thing, but we know Chippy was not having it. Now, we know eventually Roman was found. We know your boy Vegas, he went out, and we know Roman, he was at Coretta's spot because he was going through it as far as his mom's and stuff, continuing to mourn her, and of course getting ready and prepared for her funeral in the next upcoming episode. And on top of that, we know Roman is still not feeling 100% comfortable around the Duncans. I mean, everybody is judging him, not trusting him at all. So he feels more comfortable, with Coretta at, that spot. So it is what it is. But we know Vegas told him, like, look, you family at the end of the day, I'm going to have your back. And he wants Roman to go on this mission with him, and Roman agrees. And in my opinion, he was just testing him to see, what he's going to be all about. Well, Roman, he's about that life. Now, we know Vegas, he goes to check up on this guy that owes him this money. Of course, it was $100,000 that he gave this guy, but we know Vegas ended up getting locked up. So now he is coming to collect. Old boy was not trying to pay the money, talking about, look, I'm the king of New York now because you gave me that money. And basically, what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving you jack. And then all of a sudden, your boy Vegas, he turns up to the max. Your boy Michael J. White is a beast in general. And he turns up, he dropping off bodies, doing all types of moves. He ain't playing around. And then we know Roman does get a strap put out on him. The guy was about to take him out, but then Vegas pops up, pulls the strap on him from behind, lets him know, like, look, always watch your back. You know what I'm saying? You just never know who is there. And then he drops him off. So now he understands, like, look, big bro don't play around. And y'all know Vegas is like, okay, little bro got my back no matter what. So he is proving that he is loyal and that he is down with the Duncans. And then they all go back to the Duncan household. Chippy was happy as hell that Roman returned. We know Roman, he felt bad. He's like, man, I just don't feel like I deserve to be here like that. And Chippy tells him, no, you deserve to be here. You my son. She's upset that he's not calling her moms and stuff like that. But it is understandable. She also tells him that the day that he, robbed them, she saw something. When she saw him look at her, she knew something was up. And that's why she let him get away. She just felt something. And apparently she was right because now she understands that that's her son. So it is what it is. At the end of the day, y'all know Orlando and Paris, they're probably going to still question everything about Roman. Now we get to LC in the table when they're talking about Brother Minister and all the things that's going on. And we know Consuelo was talking about the only way to get rid of a snake is to cut his head off. And LC understands that, look, most likely they want Junior up out of here because he is causing all these problems. And he is running out of time. You're not going to be able to continue to protect Junior because he is screwing everybody over. Now, Vegas comes there and he lets them know that they got a problem. The big truck has been hit. It has been robbed. Junior has robbed his father for $140 million. He knew the intel. He knew the routes. This was easy work for him to do, and he did it, plain and simple. So the question is, what is LC going to do about it? As I told you guys, he is running out of time, trying to protect Junior. Eventually, Junior will have to face these consequences because he cannot continue to screw people over. They're going to want revenge. And as I told you guys, Elijah, he is on his way. He ain't playing around. He is going to try to seek revenge for what happened to Brother Minister. And of course, Donna, while she's walking around like she's all big and bad, happy as hell, wanting to be Chippy so bad, she gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody paying when it comes to Junior. And like I told you, it makes no sense in the world for him to even go to war knowing he has a child on the way. The dude is just messed up in the head. Come on. What are you thinking? And he's the type of person that's going to be crying and complaining when something bad happens to him. I know it. but we gonna see. Now, I will be dropping the episode 2 review soon, so I want you guys to be on the lookout for that as well. We also going to do the what to expect video for episode 3 in the next few days, so be on the lookout for that. And for you guys that are fans of the family business, I also reviewed the family business New Orleans, the spinoff. I did that earlier on this year. So check out the channel, check out the playlist. That was a solid spinoff. And of course, I cannot wait for season 2 of that show to air. Most likely, that's going to come next year. So you already know I cannot wait for that. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.